elasticity in cloud computing. So, before that we have to discuss about cloud layers. So, we have 4 different layers in cloud. The first one is process layer, where business process outsourcing is taking care of. All the business functions are available in our first layer. The second layer is consume layer, where your SAA is taking part, software as a service. The entire application data will be maintained in this layer. The third layer is nothing but the build layer, which is maintained by your OS middleware. So, with the support of PaaS, platform as a service. And the final one is we are hosting. It is maintained by the networking storage, where we are going to host. It will be with the support of infrastructure as a service. So, with the support of this layer we can have the elasticity. What is elasticity? Elasticity is nothing but it's the ability of the system where you can add or remove the resources. If you want to add new resources like CPU, memory, if you want to add any container instance, you can add it off. You can adopt according to the user's need. So, based on the variations of the users in the real time scenario, you can add any of the resources. So, it is a dynamic property of your cloud computing. So, elasticity is nothing but it is a degree where the system is able to adopt all the workload changes based on the provisioning or deprovisioning the resources. If you want to remove any of the resources which is not utilized by the user, means we can remove that also. So, that will be done automatically. So, for each and every user, for each and every point of time, the available resources, it should match the current demand as closely as possible. So, you can conclude this elasticity is nothing but scalability plus automation plus optimization. So, the elasticity is built on the top of the scalability. And we have another term with the elasticity, that is nothing but efficiency, which will characterize how the cloud resources can be efficiently utilized based on the user's need. It can be scales up or scales down. The amount of resources which is consumed for processing the given amount of work, if it is the lower amount, so it will be the higher efficiency of the system. So, this is ultimately very much related to your elasticity. So, if you are talking about the various type of elasticity, we have different types of elasticity based on 3 to 4 classes. It is based on scope, it is based on policy, and it is based on purpose, and it can be what are the methods that you are going to use. Scope. The scope is nothing but what we are going to use, in what scope you are using. So, in the case of IaaS level, the resources to be provisioned to the virtual machine instance. In PaaS level, the elasticity consists of scaling the containers. If both PaaS and IaaS elasticity can be used in the implementation of elastic application, which is very private, or it should be ordered to provided as a SaaS. Policy. If you are talking about the policy, so it should be automatic mode as well as it should be reactive mode. Purpose is what? So, it can be, we can use the elasticity based on the user need. So, general purpose is what? The first one, it can be naturally the performance, where we are going to focus, it should be put on the speed. The another purpose of elasticity is nothing but energy efficiency, where we are using the minimum amount of resources, that is dominating the factor. The method is nothing but this can be done different methods. The first method is nothing but what? It consists of explicitly redimensioning a virtual machine instance, and where we are going to changing the quota of the physical resources allocated to it. So, the second method, it involves the virtual monitor migration. So, it is nothing but moving a virtual machine instance to another physical machine with the different overall load changes which is available. Resources, based on the available resources, will be moving on that. That is it, student.